Today we're going to take a look at what you get in your swivel carrying case. This is the kit as it comes to you in your swivel bins. So it's a carrying case with the logo on it. When you open it up, it's got all the pieces of your robot kit that you're going to need to connect. So the primary thing that's in here is your robot base. This is where you're going to mount your iPad, and this is also what's going to track you around the room. It swivels 360 degrees, this white part, and then this gray part is stationary. This is what you're going to need to connect to the mount, to the stand, which is provided to you separately. This is your charging slot here in the back for your markers. Primary marker, what we call the primary marker, will stay in the base here so that it's charging with your robot for the next day. All the markers look the same. So realistically, there's really no difference between this marker or this marker. Whichever one you turn on first is going to be the same thing. The reason we call it the primary marker is because the primary marker also, so they all capture audio with the microphones, but the primary marker has the function of being the one that the robot looks for when it's looking for the teacher around the room. This one's going to have the infrared capability to connect to the Cyclops here on the front of the base for the tracking purposes. And so make sure also, just careful just to show you that the pins do align. There is a way to put these in. Don't force it. If it doesn't go in the right way, you turn it around. Now, depending on which kit you get, you're going to get either 2 or 4 of these secondary markers. Now, these don't get tracked by the robot, but they do, again, have microphones on them so that you can put these around the room. So if there's students in the room or if you're doing a presentation with adults, you can pass these around, put them on the tables, and be able to get the question and answer discussion things that are going on in the room. This is the plug for charging all your components. You'll notice that the prongs pop up here, and there are 3 USB ports on here for charging. So one is going to be your charger for your base. That's in here. The other is going to be these things called hammerhead cables. Now, hammerhead cables kind of look like this. So they're 2 kind of like headphone jack looking things on each side. There's a USB again that goes into the plug. And the reason for this is so that you can plug your secondary markers in here and be able to charge them with your robot so that everything in your kit is ready to go. You'll get about 4 to 6 hours on a charge based on a full charge. So that should get you through the day. Then other things that are in here are, this is a very important piece of your kit. This is what's going to connect to your iPad. This is the white lightning cable. If you turn your robot around, you'll notice there is a USB port on one side, so you can connect your cable there, and then this lightning connector will connect to your iPad so that your robot can speak to your iPad. As far as additional things in here, there are the lanyard and the clip for your markers. So if you want to clip the marker to your clothes, you can just slide that in. Just make sure that your, the buttons are free over here so you'll be able to control it. Or if you'd rather hang it, if you take a look on the lower corner, let's see if I can get it to focus, there's a little, it's kind of hard to see, there's a little place where you can kind of slide your lanyard loops in and just pull it through to make it a hangable thing. You can choose which way you want to do it, or if you'd rather hold it, that's all up to you. Additional things that are in here that we are not going to use, there are these gray shims. There's going to be one already installed in your robot, and there's some additional ones on the side. We aren't going to be using that because the case that we give you for your iPads will not fit that. So what we're giving you in your bin separately is this thing called a mount anything adapter. It looks like this. It's black and has a bungee cord, and this will let you attach anything basically of any size to your robot. Again, not in the carrying kit, but will be in your plastic bin. And the last thing, again, that is also not in the carrying case, but is part of your bin is this swivel link. It looks like a USB drive. This is a really important part of your kit. It's the wireless connector from the robot base to your computer, so you don't have to worry about tethering with a USB cord.